All right, guys, listen up. Today, we're ditching the tourist traps and diving headfirst into the hidden gems of California. Forget Disneyland and Hollywood. We're talking about the kind of places that'll make your jaw drop. We're going off the beaten path, exploring the hidden corners of the Golden State. From beaches that sparkle like a dragon's hoard to ghost towns frozen in time, this ain't your average travel guide. This is about experiencing the real California. The kind of places that'll make you say, how have I never heard of this before? So buckle up, because we're about to embark on an epic adventure. We're talking breathtaking landscapes, natural wonders you won't believe, and maybe even a few ghost stories along the way. Get ready to discover the California you never knew existed. This is more than just a trip, guys. This is about rediscovering the soul of adventure. So grab your sense of wonder, because we're about to uncover some seriously mind-blowing destinations. Let's go. First up, we're heading to a beach that's like nothing you've ever seen before. Forget white sand and seashells, this beach is paved with shimmering, colorful glass. We're talking about Glass Beach in Fort Bragg, a place where nature takes trash and turns it into treasure. Imagine walking along the shore, the waves crashing at your feet, and instead of sand, you're stepping on a mosaic of sea glass. It's like something out of a fairy tale. For years, the ocean has been tumbling and polishing discarded glass, transforming it into these smooth, jewel-like pebbles. Now you might be thinking, a beach made of glass? That can't be comfortable. But trust me, it's not sharp at all. The ocean has done its work, smoothing out all the edges. It's actually quite mesmerizing to walk on, the sound of the glass clinking together like wind chimes. This place is a photographer's dream, the sunlight catching the glass and creating these incredible patterns of light. Just remember, look but don't touch. Taking the glass is strictly prohibited. Gotta preserve this natural wonder for generations to come. Next stop, we're heading inland to a place that's straight out of a Western movie. Get ready to saddle up and explore the Alabama Hills, a stunning landscape of rock formations that'll make you feel like you've stepped back in time. We're talking towering rock formations, arches carved by the nature, and these incredible views of the eastern Sierra Nevada mountains in the background. It's like walking onto a movie set. And in fact, countless films have been shot here. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just looking for a scenic stroll, Alabama Hills has something for everyone. There are trails winding through these otherworldly rock formations, leading you to hidden canyons and panoramic vistas. And the best part? You won't find hordes of tourists here. Just you, the open trail, and the feeling that you've stumbled upon a secret that few have ever witnessed. All right, guys, buckle up because we're heading to the middle of the desert for this one. I'm talking about Salvation Mountain, a place that's unlike anything you've ever seen. Seriously, you're gonna think you've wandered into some kind of psychedelic dream. This place is the brainchild of this guy, Leonard Knight. Leonard basically decided to build a giant monument to God, and he did it all by himself, brick by adobe brick. And when I say giant, I mean giant. This thing is like 3 stories tall and covered in, get this, over 100,000 gallons of paint. You've got Bible verses, flowers, trees, waterfalls, all sculpted out of adobe and painted in these crazy bright colors. It's like a folk art explosion in the middle of nowhere. And the best part is Leonard welcomed everyone with open arms. He saw Salvation Mountain as a message of love and peace, and that's exactly the vibe you get when you visit. It's really something you have to see to believe. So if you're ever driving through the California desert, make sure you add Salvation Mountain to your list. Trust me, you won't regret it. All right, guys, let's switch gears and head to the coast for this next hidden gem. Get ready for some serious atmosphere because we're talking about the Point Reyes shipwreck. Picture this. You're walking along this beautiful windswept beach, the waves crashing against the shore. And then, through the mist, you see it. The skeletal remains of a ship, half buried in the sand. This isn't some cheesy pirate movie set, people. This is a real shipwreck, slowly being reclaimed by the sea. It's a little bit eerie, sure, but there's also something strangely beautiful about it. The way the rusting metal contrasts with the blue of the ocean, the way the wind whistles through the broken masts. It really makes you think about the power of nature and the passage of time. And if you're into photography, well, let's just say this place is a gold mine. Okay, adventure seekers, this next spot is for you. We're heading up north to MacKerricher State Park, a place that's basically a giant playground for anyone who loves the great outdoors. Imagine towering granite spires, some of them shooting up almost 4,000 feet above the ground. These aren't just any old rocks, people. These crags are over 50 million years old, sculpted by glaciers and time into these crazy, dramatic shapes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vince, that sounds like a lot of uphill hiking. And you're right, it is. But trust me, the views from the top are more than worth it. We're talking panoramic vistas of Mount Shasta, lush forests, crystal clear lakes. It's enough to make you want to ditch your phone and become a park ranger, you know what I mean? But even if you're not into strenuous hikes, Castle Crags has something for everyone. There are easier trails, picnic spots, places to fish. You can even camp out under the stars. It's the perfect place to escape the city and reconnect with nature. All right, guys, picture this. You're strolling down the beach. California sun beaten down, the smell of salt in the air, and bam! You stumble across what looks like a giant's lost his bowling balls. That's Bowling Ball Beach for you, located up in Mendocino County. Now, these ain't your average bowling balls, mind you. They're these massive, perfectly round boulders scattered all over the shoreline. The ocean's been working on these bad boys for centuries, carving them out of the cliffs. And let me tell you, Mother Nature's got some serious sculpting skills. Now here's the catch. These bowling balls, they play a little hide and seek with the tide. You want to see them in all their glory? Gotta time your visit right. Low tide. That's when the magic happens. The ocean pulls back and reveals these natural wonders in all their glory. Trust me, it's a sight to behold. You'll be snapping pics like crazy, trying to figure out how in the heck nature pulls off something this cool. It's like something straight out of Ripley's Believe It or Not, but it's right there on the California coast, just waiting for you to discover it. All right, folks, let's talk about a hidden gem in California that often gets overshadowed by its more famous siblings like Yosemite and Sequoia. I'm talking about Lassen Volcanic National Park, a place where you can witness the raw power of Mother Nature firsthand. Now, I know what you're thinking, Vince. Volcanoes in California? You sure you ain't talking crazy? But trust me on this one. Lassen is home to all sorts of volcanic wonders. Bubbling mud pots, steaming fumaroles, turquoise blue hot springs. It's like something straight out of a National Geographic special. But hold on, there's more. Don't think for a second that Lassen's just about volcanoes. We're talking towering mountains, pristine lakes, meadows bursting with wildflowers, and forests that seem to stretch on forever. It's a hiker's paradise, a photographer's dream, and a nature lover's ultimate escape. So, if you're looking for a California adventure that's a little off the beaten path, a little less crowded, and a whole lot of awe-inspiring, then pack your bags and head to Lassen Volcanic National Park. You won't regret it. All right, adventurers, buckle up because we're heading to a place that'll make you question if giants once roamed the earth. I'm talking about Devil's Postpile National Monument, tucked away in the eastern Sierra near Mammoth Lakes, California. Now, the star of the show here is the Devil's Postpile itself, a towering wall of basalt columns, perfectly hexagonal, stacked up like some ancient giant's building blocks. Seriously, it's like something out of a fantasy movie, and you can walk right up to it, touch it, feel the history. But the adventure doesn't stop there. Just a short hike from the Postpile, you'll find Rainbow Falls, a thundering waterfall cascading down a sheer cliff face. And if you're lucky enough to catch it on a sunny day, you'll see why they call it Rainbow Falls. The mist creates the most vibrant, dazzling rainbows you've ever seen. So, whether you're a geology geek, a hiking enthusiast, or just looking for a jaw-dropping natural wonder to blow your mind, add Devil's Postpile National Monument to your California bucket list. Trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. All right, guys, picture this. You're cruising through California, maybe on a road trip, and you stumble upon this lake. This one's straight out of a sci-fi movie. We're talking Mono Lake, my friends, a place where the earth throws you a curveball. It's way saltier than the ocean, and the water's got these minerals that create these crazy formations called tufa towers. They rise up from the water like something from another planet. It's kind of eerie, but also incredibly beautiful, especially at sunset. It's a place that'll make you question if you're still on planet Earth. Okay, folks, let's talk about islands. Specifically, Catalina Island off the coast of California. Everyone knows Avalon, right? Touristy, bustling, a bit much for a chill getaway. But hold on, because Catalina has a secret. It's called Two Harbors, and it's like Avalon's quieter, more laid-back cousin. Forget the crowds and the noise. Two Harbors is all about peace and quiet. We're talking crystal clear water perfect for snorkeling, hiking trails with killer ocean views, and this relaxed vibe you just can't find in the city. Imagine this. You wake up in your cozy cabin, the sound of waves crashing right outside your window. You grab some breakfast at a local cafe, then head out for a hike along the coast. The sun is shining, the air is fresh, and the only sounds you hear are the birds and the waves. Later, you rent a kayak and explore hidden coves, maybe even spot some dolphins playing in the distance. Two Harbors is like stepping back in time, a place where you can truly disconnect and recharge. So skip the tourist traps and head straight for this hidden gem. You won't regret it. All right, guys, you know I love a good hidden gem, and this next one is a real beauty. We're heading to Big Sur, but not the usual spots. We're going off the beaten path to Pfeiffer Beach. This place will blow your mind with its beauty. The sand here has a purple hue thanks to manganese garnet crystals, and the rock formations are incredible. Perfect for photography, especially at sunset. It's usually less crowded, so you can relax and soak in the scenery. Trust me, this beach is a must-visit. All right, adventurers, buckle up because we're heading deep into the heart of California's largest state park, Anza Borrego Desert. This place is wild, guys. I'm talking over 600,000 acres of rugged mountains, canyons that seem to split the earth, and these wide-open spaces that just make you feel insignificant. But don't let the desert part fool you. Anza Borrego is bursting with life. We're talking about a place where the forces of nature have sculpted a landscape that's both harsh and beautiful. You've got towering palms, hidden oases, and these twisted rock formations that look like they belong on another planet. It's truly mind-blowing. And if you're lucky enough to visit in the spring, get ready for a showstopper. The desert floor explodes in a kaleidoscope of wildflowers. Seriously, it's like someone took a paintbrush and went crazy. We're talking vibrant yellows, purples, pinks. It's unreal. So if you're looking for a hidden gem, a place that'll make you feel like you've stepped onto another planet, but with, breathable air and wildflowers, Anza Borrego Desert State Park is calling your name. Just, remember to pack plenty of water. Trust me on that one. All right, adventurers, buckle up because we're about to dive into a place that feels like it's straight out of Jurassic Park. Get ready to explore Fern Canyon, tucked away in Prairie Creek Redwood State Park. This place is absolutely magical. Picture this, towering canyon walls draped in a vibrant tapestry of ferns. It's like stepping into a prehistoric world, with the sunlight filtering through the lush canopy above. The trail is short and easy, accessible for all ages. Walking through this living, breathing cathedral of ferns is unforgettable. If you're in Northern California, add Fern Canyon to your itinerary. Bring your camera to capture every moment in this primeval paradise. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're venturing into the Wild West, or at least what's left of it. Today, we're exploring Bodie, California, a ghost town frozen in time. This place is a relic of the California Gold Rush. Back in its heyday, Bodie was a bustling boom town. But like most gold rushes, Bodie's boom eventually went bust. Walking down these deserted streets, you can hear the echoes of the past. The buildings, many remarkably preserved, stand as silent witnesses. It's like stepping onto a movie set, but this is the real deal. Bodie is a haunting glimpse into California's Wild West past. Well, adventurers, we've reached the end of our journey through some of California's most incredible hidden gems. From the sparkling shores of Glass Beach to the eerie silence of Bodie, we've covered a lot of ground. I hope these adventures have inspired you to pack your bags, grab your camera, and discover the magic that California has to offer. Remember, these are just a few of the amazing places waiting to be explored in the Golden State. There are countless other hidden treasures tucked away, just waiting for you to uncover them. So get out there, explore, and create your own unforgettable California adventures. And hey, while you're out there exploring, don't forget to share your discoveries with the world. Tag me in your photos and videos. I'd love to see where your adventures take you. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel guides and tips. Until next time, safe travels.